From these considerations, however, it appears that even the things which Photinus and Sabellius adduced for their opinions from the sacred scriptures cannot confirm their errors. For what the Lord says after the resurrection, Matthew 28:18, "All power in heaven and on earth has been given to me." It is not said because he then received this power anew, but because the power which the Son of God had received from eternity had begun to appear in the same man through the victory which he had in rising from the dead. What the Apostle says in Romans 1, speaking of the Son who was made to him from the seed of David, it is clearly shown how it is to be understood from what is added according to the flesh. For he did not say that he was simply made the Son of God, but that he was made of the seed of David, according to the flesh, by the assumption of human nature. As John, it is said, the Word became flesh. Hence also it is clear that what follows, who is the predestinated Son of God in virtue, according to human nature, belongs to the Son. For the fact that human nature was united to the Son of God, so that man can thus be called the Son of God, was not from human merit, but from the grace of God who predestines. In the same way also that the same apostle to Philippians, he says that God exalted Christ because of the merit of his passion, referring to human nature, in which there had been the lowliness of passion. Whence and what is submitted, he gave him the name which is above every name. To this reference is to be made, that the name appropriate to the Son from the eternal birth should be made manifest in the faith of the peoples, to be appropriate to the incarnate Son. By which it is clear that what Peter says, that God made Jesus and Christ and Lord, is referred to the Son according to his human nature, in which he began to have it from the time that he had it in the nature of divinity from eternity. What Sabellius also introduces about the unity of the deity, "Listen, Lord Israel, your God, God is one, and see that I am alone, and there is no other God besides me," does not contradict the opinion of the Catholic faith, which confesses that the Father and the Son are not two gods, but one God. As has been said, in like manner also it is said, "The Father abiding in me, he himself doeth the works, and I in the Father, and the Father in me," does not show the unity of person, as Sabellius wanted, but the unity of essence, which Arius denied. For if the Father and the Son were one person, it would not properly be said that the Father is in the Son, and the Son in the Father, since it is not properly said that the same suppositum is in itself, but only in the manner of the parts. For because the parts are in the whole, and what belongs to the parts is usually attributed to the whole, sometimes something is said to be a whole in itself. But this way of speaking does not apply to the divine, in which there can be no parts, as was shown in the first part. Therefore, when it is said that the Father is in the Son, and the Son in the Father, it is left to suppose that the Father and the Son are not the same. But from this it is shown that the essence of the Father and the Son is one. For if this is posited, it clearly appears how the Father is in the Son and the Son in the Father. For since the Father is his essence, because in God there is no other essence and having essence, as was shown in the first, it is left that in whatever the essence of the Father is, the Father is. And by the same reasoning, in whatever the essence of the Son is, the Son is. Hence, since the essence of the Father is in the Son, and the essence of the Son in the Father, because the essence of both is one, as the Catholic faith teaches, it clearly follows that the Father is in the Son, and the Son is in the Father. And thus the error of both Sabellius and Arius is refuted by the same word.